Hi Scorpio, this is Heather with Twin Flame Blu-ray. That's my business. And this is my first reading for all of you on my channel. As I was setting these out and tapping into your energy, it's powerful. It's interesting tapping into the collective of each zodiac for the first time. So definitely feeling your energy right now, and the cards, the cards are powerful. I'm going to show you really quick. You're going to see some extra cards that came out with your reading. I don't know if I'm going to get to all of them because I want to pull some oracle cards too, and one definitely came out very strongly for you so far that I've pulled. I only have 15 minutes for each video on this new channel that I have right now, so I have to keep it fairly succinct. And let's get started. So if this works for you, this is kind of the reading, and it's a Celtic crossbred, and it is very powerful this month. So we start out with the King of Cups, you in the center. You are in your power. Holy cow. And I'm really getting the sense with this whole reading of you and your power and the whole Scorpio death and rebirth thing. It's intense. The crossing card is the Seven of Swords, so stealing away in the middle of the night. Basically, this guy in this deck is going to kill someone. Sorry, I just lit incense again to clear my space. So what I'm getting is, going along with the theme of who you are, going deep inside to, for lack of better term, this is what they're giving me, kill off the old parts of yourself. This is very potent energy. So, moving along, we'll just go to the bottom. Your subconscious, the strength in reverse. You are extremely strong, as you'll see in the rest of this reading. It is extremely potent, as I've been saying. A lot of masculine energy, whether you are male or female, doesn't matter. Your masculine is coming through this month. You are having to, they're showing me, stand up and defend yourself against the world, and naysayers is the word they're giving me, with whatever you are invested in your life. Job mostly is what they're giving me. Standing your ground and showing the world that you you are not going to take whatever they're giving you. You know what you're doing, and that's that. King of Swords upside down is the top of the cross, which is what's on the forefront of your mind. Feeling out of balance. This is the Libra card. But also, you have 3 kings in the beginning of your reading. They came out pretty much together. And so we'll just go right on to your coming influence, the King of Pentacles upside down. I'm not taking this to mean that you yourself are upside down, because your card came out, I was told, in the upright position. So feeling out of balance with the energies that are coming in right now are so strong, and you're having to do, okay, this is mind, that's air, mental balance, that's the King of Swords. And because it's upside down, it's like still trying to get a balancing act on everything that goes on in your head. And I know from knowing Scorpios and sensing that energy, it can be a trick, like to really get a hold of everything that you are constantly processing, because you are the sign of death and rebirth. And right now the energies are putting you through it. With the King of Pentacles upside down, it is finances, feeling like, more than that, feeling like the ground isn't so stable under you. Things are shifting, things are changing. Jupiter is in your sign, and it is in retrograde right now. So it's the biggest planet, maybe making things feel like you know, they're not so stable right now. And I'll show you your outcome cards and I'll show you why. But to me, it's like things are getting better. You're just, the universe, they're telling me, as my guides are telling me, that they're refining you right now and helping you get really solid in this, in yourself, so that you can be ready for this coming phase of your life. It's huge. Massive changes right now. Four of Cups is your passing influence. So taking time to reflect, not listening, again, you can see on the card, not listening to the influences of the negativity around you, but really getting solid in who you are and not letting these people, sorry, there's something on my screen, not letting the people around you distract you from your life's purpose, from your goals, from what you're doing. Whew. Okay. They're showing me, okay, this is the card that came out as an extra card, the High Priestess upside down. This is Persephone in this particular deck, and in this time of year, she's coming above ground. She's coming back into the light. Again, this light and dark columns, the fact that she spends half the year in the underworld and half the year above ground, really getting, and that's, I mean, that's you guys. You're always, you know, trying to delve, not trying to, you are in the underworld realm, delving deep into those like emotions that people don't always go to, but you do. And then balancing that with being around people who may not go as deep as you, and having to balance mentally all of their stuff with all of your stuff, and it can be overwhelming sometimes. But again, with the 3 Kings in your reading, and also the Emperor came out for you as an extra card. You have the strength. You have, as extra cards also, the Four of Swords and the Queen of Swords. You have the ability to cut through what doesn't need to be there, and to sit and meditate and clear your head, so that you're ready for what's coming next. You also have Justice at the bottom of the staff in your reading. Again, the light and the dark, the balance, and it's upright. So you know, you can dole out justice where it needs to be, or the universe will do it for you. This says a lot right here. You can cut through whatever you need to cut through, the BS, the gossip, you don't even need to bother with it. It's rising above right now is what they're telling me for you. Because the people around you right now are the Two of Swords upside down. Like, you don't even need to bother with it. Like, if they're bothering you, if they're coming to you with, this gossipy stuff, it's not your problem, and it's just a matter of shielding yourself, saying, walking away, or, mostly just walking away for you. You can say, I don't need this in my life if you want to or need to, but mostly you're able to just walk away from it. Because if they're throwing stuff at you, this is the mental space they're in, and they're not. Yeah. Some of them may be coming out of that since it's in reverse, but I think because this is upside down, it's like releasing these people from your life is more what I'm getting. If there are people that are coming out of that phase and they are good for you, obviously, keep them around. Three of Pentacles is your hopes and fears card. Wanting things to be stable again, wanting this to be upright, wanting your finances or your career or whatever to feel stable again, but things are changing so much and have changed from the look of it, because these are your final outcome cards. They came out together very strongly. Death upside down and the Tower upside down. I don't know the last time I've seen these two come out together, especially for a final outcome card. You definitely are getting your reading, Scorpio. This is Scorpio to a T to me. Excuse me. Because these are both upside down, to me this is like passing influences. Like, things are going to, or have felt like they've crumbled down around you, you're going through this death and rebirth to come into a new phase. And you're kind of in this, you are in this in-between state where you're like, can things just be stable again? But the universe is teaching you strength. So, actually, I think Scorpios are good at what I'm about to say. I was going to say be patient, because, okay, here's your coming influences. Once you learn your lessons, these were extra cards under the Emperor. New beginnings, they're not clear to you yet, it's not quite upright. And again, you know, celebration card. So things are coming to you. It's just that you can't quite see it clearly yet. Again, this is what was at the bottom of the deck. This is getting ready to embark on a new journey. You have all the support you need, and it's upside down, so you can't quite see how it's going to work yet. The card that came up for you, this is the Mythic Tarot deck I usually use. For the Healing with the Fairies Oracle card deck, I got Visualization. It came out twice. I thought I was just pulling it again from a reading I had done, so I shuffled and shuffled again, and I'm like, if this is the one, you have to show me, Spirit, and this is the one that came up. So again, with this being able to clear your head, this meditation, visualization of your future that you want, and holding that vision is extremely important right now. I'm going to quickly shuffle. I always end up running out of time on these videos, so I think I'm going to pause this, so hold on a second. Okay, so the Heart of the Fairy Oracle cards that came out, the first ones were the Rocks and Bright Spark Upside Down. So you're kind of feeling some of you in the midst of this may be feeling like, why me, woe is me. But the Bright Spark is showing you can turn that around and be that for yourself. You may not feel it right now, all of you anyway, but with this visualization, focus on the positive, focus on what could be good that's coming, and how you want your future to be, because the next group of cards that came up, Prince of Light, so clearly shining your light and making sure that you create the future that you want. Fairy of Growth upside down, and the Challenge upside down. So remembering that this is all for your highest good, and the challenges that you're going through are just to make sure that you get to these places. I'm going to pause for a minute and shuffle one last card deck. Okay, this card keeps coming up. It's come up in other readings, but this is the one that wanted to come up. It's the Vodunoi Spirit, Sprite. These are the Mermaid and Dolphin cards, Oracle cards. So in the book, well, on the card it says, the ebb and flow of the tide carries good tidings. And in the book it says transformation, which is all we have been talking about. So I'll just read quickly. Look to the future and believe it's good. Big appointments with many important people are predicted because the Vodunoi gather in numbers. It goes on to say other things. So the other card I wanted to get to, though, is the Water Nymph. She's a 7. That's the spiritual path number. And she says the first step to wisdom is understanding, and her word in the book is insight. Someone loves your charm, but may also secretly love the charms of others too. Like the usually benevolent water nymph, you can be endangered by someone putting on a deceptive show. It basically says, you know, to get dragged down by, you know, like what we've been talking about, other people around you. So I think those are right on point. Thank you all for watching. If you want to book a private reading, you can contact me with the information below. And I hope you all have a wonderful April. Happy spring. Things are changing. Things are growing, as are you, very quickly. So sending you blessings, and I will see you all next month. Thank you.